Hi and welcome to another video with Ruth at artfulstampin.co.uk, and I'm just going to do a really quick one just to have a play with Snowfront, this gorgeous stamp set here, which has this lovely kind of build a scene kind of feel to it because it's got lots of different elements and you can kind of create what you want out of it, and suitable for all sorts of seasons. We've got, you know, it could be suitable for birthdays, Christmas, particularly men's cards, which are always the ones that kind of I struggle with. I don't know about you. But yet can also be kind of bright and funky and fun as well. I have done some brighter backgrounds as well. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and already stamped and heat embossed with white embossing powder. So I've used my Versamark ink, my heat and the white embossing powder, and I've already gone ahead and stamped 4 scenes. Very simple scenes, nothing too complicated. They've all got about 3, I think they've all got 3 images on them, and I've just looked at that and thought, oh, I need to heat that a bit more. So I think I will. So bear with me. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Nice to see you guys coming on live. Hi Cindy, hi Karen. I'm just trying to get my thing up so I can chat to you as well. Just gonna heat. So just always be aware, especially if you're using white or clear, you do have to look closely at when you're heat embossing and just check that you've done it all, because I can see there I've missed a little bit. There we go. I think that's done it. Yay, that's it. That's all I have to do. Right, so I don't want to do anything too conventional. You know me, I'm not always super conventional, because a couple of nights ago I did stamp some cards that were very much build a scene, but I'd like the idea of this white element really shining through and putting some other darker colours on over the top of it, and just seeing what happens really. So my first idea is to actually get some of these fir trees. So there's 4 fir trees in this set actually, which are quite fun for doing a kind of a background. So let's have a think. So I might do that on this one here, and then I'm going to add, oh, where's my mat gone? I had my stamp mat here a second ago. I was heat embossing. Oh, it was disappeared. Oh, there it is. Right. Because it's photopolymer, it is useful to have this. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. We're just going to try it and see, because I've got my white element there. So I thought it'd be nice to have some trees maybe in the foreground, and then we'll just see what happens. So you enjoy my backgrounds. Hi Bodle Jamie, hi. Oh, thank you, kind of you to say. There we go. Let's just do those in the background. They're kind of like going off into the distance a little bit. Maybe have a couple there as well. There we go. Right, so you can sort of see how it's already, the white is starting to show through. If I just get a damp cloth and wiping that, you can see how it's, and I'm kind of planning on covering this completely with ink so that you won't really see that it was very vanilla to start off with. Hi Laurie, nice to see you. Who's that? Barbara from Auckland. Hello, welcome. Right, I've got this crackle stamp out, which I know you guys might be getting a bit bored of it now, but I am going to plan on buying the other background stamp that I like the look of. It's that chicken wire one that's in the catalogue. I fancy getting that. But yeah, this is quite a nice one to... Right, I'm not quite sure what to do here. I think I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. I haven't really got time to be too precious about this. I'm just getting my rag here and again rubbing over. So I want to add more green onto this, or more something or other. I don't know. Let's get a bit of this Sahara sand. think it's Coruscant, yeah it is. Just want to put that onto the mountain. See what happens. I've not tried this technique before. Hello Esther. Nice to see you. Right, so I'm just getting some of that brown on there. I think I might get a darker brown. Get some, oh, have I got crumb cake and... Oh, here we go. Soft suede. That might be a better one to try out. Get a bit more brown going on here. Ah, you've got the birch. I didn't realise you had the birch stamp. Ah, good. Yeah, there is a funny eye bit, isn't there? On there. It's just like the wood grain, isn't it? I quite like that actually. It almost looks like a painting that's got crackle glaze on it. You know how oil paintings go after a long time? That's the kind of feeling it's got. Right, I'm thinking then we'll do a kind of a bluish tinge to the sky. Let's have a look. Balmy blue maybe? Should we try that? See what happens? Yes, and then yes, exactly. Yeah, I did all the boring bit before I came on live because I thought you guys are not going to want to sit through all that. Oh, I like this. There's a balmy blue. What about oh, something a bit deeper? It's my Pacific Point. I rarely use Pacific Point, so I'll bring it in this time. And move my mat off because I don't really need that for... Be very careful how I bring this Pacific Point on. Just bring it on gradually. And work its way down. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, just a tip. Now I was watching I've subscribed to a lady who does watercolour painting, and I saw a video tip she did the other day about how sometimes when you're doing watercolouring and you swish the water on, why it is that the water doesn't seem to soak in. And she says it's all to do with your hands. She goes, if you've touched your paper, even if you've washed your hands maybe an hour before, just by like wiping your hair or wiping your face, your oils transfer onto your hands. And I've noticed, particularly when I'm doing sort of sponging like this, if I've touched the paper, the colour doesn't go in as well. So it's worth getting a scrap piece of card sometimes and putting your fingers on it, and just so you're protecting your work from the oils on your fingers. So I'm just passing that on to you guys so that you know that that can happen. Right, I'm going to bring a bit more soft suede in. I think I might just stamp a few more trees at the bottom. Or even, there's that little bit of, there's this nice little mound of earth here. So this is quite a good one. There we go. Just make it a bit darker down there. I think I'm going to just leave that as it is, really. Just get my tissue. Just clean off this a bit more. Now, because this stamp set itself, it's designed to not be completely solid. My embossing powder isn't like a solid thing, if that makes sense. Oh, I can't find the words, but you know what I mean. So when you look closely, you can see that there are kind of, you can see the ink through. Okay, that's normal because that's the way the stamp is designed. There we go. That's quite a nice one. Right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, let's put some ink pads away. Right, here's another one. Right, so this one has got some trees there and a mountain there and the deer in the foreground there. So I'm thinking a slightly different colour scheme just to see what happens. Let's go for some old olive. And I like the idea of those trees. I'll just do a little round of trees up here. Oh, I didn't clean off my stamp, but never mind. So they're kind of going off into the distance up there like that. And what about some green? In the foreground. And look, yep, there's deer magically appear. Oh, I'm not holding this down on here. Now I know this might seem a little bit crazy, but I've got the buffalo check stamp set here, and I thought it might be fun to stamp that somewhere. So I'm going to ink it up. I kind of hold it at that point there, so I know that I don't want it to go that far down. Right, so there's the row of trees. So and I'm not pushing down all the way, so I don't want it to be completely solid. I'm just giving it a pat. Ooh! Okay, my trees have disappeared a little bit, but that's okay. I can go over those and do those in a darker colour. Or I can bring in some more of this green here. Right, I'm going to bring in Mossy Meadow. Oh, Mossy Meadow, where are you? There you are. Let's bring some of these trees in. This is quite a cute little tree. There we go. That's showing up a little bit more. I should maybe have done that green in a slightly lighter green, but I just wanted to see what it would look like. Or maybe I could do it in the dark brown. Where's Early Espresso? Do a little mound for the deer to stand on. Okay, and even the trees. There you go. Maybe some brown trees up there. Just a bit of darker colour in there. Okay, this is Ruth experimenting, okay? You can decide if this works or not for yourselves. Hi. Okay, no worries. Enjoy your dinner. Right, I don't want to lose these tree stamps. Pop those there. Okay, so I know that's quite dark, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. Might bring in some blue here. I know it's quite a nice masculine card, and I'm trying to keep my masculine ideas for Mondays because I want to start doing masculine Mondays. But hey ho, just pretend you can rewatch it on Monday instead. Just bring a little bit of this blue in. Alright, well, that's unusual, but fun at the same time. Move that one to the side for a minute. Okay, so looking at the idea of background. Oh, just gone smudged. The idea of backgrounds, I'm going to do something that's a little bit more unusual. I want to create an interesting kind of sky, make the sky a bit more interesting. So I'll choose some sort of sunsetty colours. Got mango, daffodil, what else have we got? Grapefruit Grove. Okay. And what I want to do is actually use the stamp from here, this sort of splodgy thing, and create some interesting sky. Just click that off a bit. Oh, you like it? Oh, good, Esther. Right, I'm just while this one is on here, I'm going to use it actually, just to show you that you can do this. You can kind of make up stamps by putting stamps together. Ignore that splodge for a minute, I will sort that out. Okay, so this is Grapefruit Grove. And I'm just going to do that. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. I stamped there and then went back and stamped there. That was a bad idea. Never mind. There we go. Cover that up. And clean it off. Oh, thank you, Janice. Janice Hilton. Oh, two Janices. I've got a Janice and a Janice. As I watch your videos, I'm inspired, although I don't have the particular sets, you've done things that make it possible to use on ones I have. Awesome, good. That is the whole wonderful. I'm so pleased that you said that, because yeah, I try and say that from time to time. You don't have to have the stamp sets that I'm using, but think about how you can use what you already have. Oh, I could turn this over, couldn't I? There we go. All right. Oh, I think this is kind of working. Oh, you already know each other. Ah, wonderful. Two Janices. Oh my goodness, the world will implode. Well, this YouTube video might. Right, so this is now So Saffron going in here with that. And this is a really handy little trick to remember. You can use these for creating, oh dear. Oh, Ruth. Goodness sake. Right, you can use these background stamps for creating backgrounds. Who'd have thought it, eh? Right, let's go with... Oh, I dug out Garden Green because, bless it, Garden Green is one of those unloved colours of mine. So let's see if we can create this, a similar kind of effect, but on down here with some of this Garden Green. There we go. Right, let's get a different colour. Bit of Old Olive, maybe. Oh my goodness, look what I've just realised I've done. I've just plonked that on there. I thought it was shut. I will shut it now. Right. Clean that off, get the Old Olive out. Okay, so let's put some Old Olive in here. There. there and there. Turn it round so I get a different, slightly different texture happening. There. And then I'm thinking another lighter green. What about Pizzazz? Hi Judy. Yeah, you found a live one. It's so funny being at this end of the camera, as it were, because different people come on at different times of the day. And I'm finding that, yeah, I'm catching different people depending when I do my lives. Okay, right, let's get a wee tissue. Let's clean up this. So for those of you who've just joined me, I pre-prepared 4 pieces of card with white embossing on. And just adding some ink on top of it. Oh, I thought I had another brush. Oh well, I'll use this one. I just feel that I need to darken up the areas around the trees in particular because they're not really showing up. I'll get the old olive back out for that. Oh, cool. Right, well, we're all trying to help Janice get to her 1,000 subscribers because she does these videos but would love to do what I do where she interacts with everybody. But in order to do that from her device, she needs 1,000 followers. So if you don't already follow her, please follow Janice Thompson. And she does some cracking cards. She did a lovely background technique the other day. It was just really lovely to... Oh, actually, I might try it today. I think I might do it. I've got one more card to do. Yeah, I will do it. And then you can go off and see what Janice did with hers, because there is a difference to whether you use water or alcohol, and it was really great to see the difference. Fabulous. Right, I'm just going to get a bit of... where's my soft suede gone? Soft suede, where are you? There. Just need to add a little, just to ground these trees, because otherwise it looks like they're floating. So let's just pop a bit there. There we go. Oh, that's good. There we go. Oh, look, I've got to mark that. See, I shouldn't stamp when I'm tired, really, should I? There we go. Let's just blend that in a bit. We'll put another, I don't know what, move that up. The problem was because I had it down there and I got ink on it. Let's pop a mound in there. And there we go. Oh, there we go, saved it, I think. Right, well that's just a bit more of an unusual background there. Between Janice Thompson, Artful Stampin', I don't need to go anywhere else on YouTube. Oh my goodness, there's so many things that are so useful to have with watch on YouTube, not just art craft stuff, but other stuff as well. Like, you know, how to pick a lock and stuff like that. No, I'm being serious. I bought a suitcase and from a charity shop, and the combination, there's a combination lock on it, but of course we didn't know the combination, so we were trying to figure out how to pick it, and you know, YouTube was my friend that day. It didn't quite work, but there we go. Right, let's try this Janice's technique that she showed on her video. It's an oldie but a goodie. She says that she saw it years ago before Stampin' Up. I was introduced to it via Stampin' Up, but I'm going to get my massive block, if I can find it. Oh, no, yes, no, can't find it. I do have a really giant big block. Oh, can't find my Stampin' Up one, so I'm going to have to use a non-Stampin' Up one. Will that fit? Just. Right, so here we go. So let's see, I've got a little house there, then I've got the foreground, and then I've got a tree. So shall we go a bit nutsy with the colours? I think we're going to do, where's that mango gone? Ah, you've only been with Stampin' Up for 3.5 years. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I've been with Stampin' Up 8 years or so. Okay, so that's a bit of mango melody. I always call it the wrong name. This is a bit of Rococo Rose. Then I think a little bit of green. That's a blend there. Maybe a bit of crumb cake. Janice is like a stalker. Oh, Janice. You're so kind. What? Esther, you hadn't subscribed? Shocker. Right, where's my towel? I've got my old towel here. I'm going to pop that underneath. And give this a bit of a spritz. Oh, don't overdo it, Ruth. Just give it a bit of a whoop. Give it a bit of a mix around. Right, bring in my card. Put it down there like that as a flat. Then whoop, do that. And then you just hold it and wait for it to do its thing. And what you eventually see is that the colour kind of seeps in, and it's like little cracks appear on the get a bit closer. Sorry, I've got my reflection happening there, but basically you can kind of see it seeping in. So when you see no more movement, you basically pull it off, and look, ta-da! Right, so I want to put a little bit more pink up here. Where's my pink gone? Water, Randy. Yep. Just had what was on my desk. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit more pink just there. Okay. And I suppose if you wanted to put more texture over the top of that, we can do. I'm not averse to that idea. Where's my heat tool? Yeah, the alcohol definitely gives it a different effect. Esther, if you watch Janice's video, you can see the difference. Oh, I was going to do sprinkles on one. Ugh, I forgot to do that. Oh well. I'll save that for another day. Oh, I could do a few sprinkles now. Yeah, Esther's been very jumble sale happy today. She's been sending me messages all day. Would you like this? Would you like that? Oh, I bought you this. Bought you that. Then, if you want more texture, let's have a look. What did I grab out? Oh, this one. Oh, we could have little snowflakes, couldn't we? And this one's a good one for texture, isn't it? We'll start small with a bit of a soft suede. Just a bit of extra texture on the bottom there. Oh yes, I quite like that. Yeah, it's just a little, just something little. That seems to work. Oh, I've got to zoom you back out again. There we go. Is that all right? There we go. Sorry, Sheila. Yes. Right. And then there's this cute little sort of starry thing. Which I think I'll just do the Rococo Rose. I don't want it to be too, take over too much. I'll zoom in just a little tad. Okay. Just a sort of pink on pink really, but this is because we've spritzed it, it's a lighter version, so oh, that's so pretty. It's like pink snowflakes falling from the sky. And then I think maybe the old olive might be a bit too dark, so I'll use her pizzazz. The stripe with flower will look nice on it. Oh yeah. Just do that there. Okay, just gives it a little bit more grounding. I don't really want to do much more to that. It's still a little bit damp, but I quite like that. It might be worth going over, oh, I've got a white pencil here. I was going to suggest just going over the roof there a bit with, oh, going over the roof with a bit of white, or maybe, oh, with my shimmery crystal effects. That might be nice. Just makes it look like it's been snowing. Okay. You'll have to wait for this to dry overnight if you ever use this stuff, because it's quite globby and it's basically a glue, so you need to wait for it to dry well. There we go. Oh, and the tree, says Esther. Don't forget the tree. Okay, some snow in the tree. Falling in between the forks of the tree. There we go. Right, that's it, I think. I forget how much I love this technique. It's really good fun, because you're not sure how it's going to turn out until you do it, really. I'll do a bit more blue on there. I want to live in that cottage. Oh. Well, you could go and probably stay in one up in the Highlands, Janice. You're nearer to the Highlands than I am. Okay. Yes, I could do navy, but I think I'll... Oh, shall I grab it? I thought I was nearly finished. Makes it a bit more of a stormier sky, doesn't it? There we go. Can you use a star stamp and emboss with white for snowflakes, or are they too fine? Yes, you probably could. Yeah, I won't do it now, but yeah, you probably could. As long as you didn't push down too hard onto the embossing powder, you'd be fine. Right, so let's have a look. Let's do this in order. So this is the first one with the crackle over the top. I could maybe go in a bit darker again with this, with the browns and everything, but that was just a bit of an experiment to see if it would work. And it kind of does, you know, it's different. Creates more texture and stuff. So that's one. Then there's this one. And I did the buffalo check just as something a bit different. It almost reminds me of like paper piecing, you know, when you kind of collage it all together. So that's quite fun. So that's number 2. And this one, number 3. So this is with using the actual stamps from Snowfront to create a background. And you just kind of repeat stamp that one and that one to create a kind of collage-y background. And then this final one is this awesome technique where you put ink onto the acrylic block, not my dirty manky old one, a nice one, and you spritz it with water, and you can spritz with alcohol. And if you want to check out the difference, please head to Janice Thompson's YouTube channel, because she's recently done a video on that, and that gives a very soft, you know, look where the colours are kind of like running into each other. It's just so pretty. So yeah, and remember, if you want to purchase any that you've seen me use today, head to artfulstampin.co.uk. Thank you, Esther, for the reminder. And you can purchase any of these products. If you haven't got a catalogue as well, if you're in the UK and you haven't got a current catalogue, please drop me a line. I'm quite happy to send one out to you. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on Instagram as Ruth Trice. Actually, probably find me as Artful Stampin as well. And I'm certainly on Facebook as Artful Stampin. So, yay! Right, thank you, Gloria. Thank you for watching. And who else has been watching? Have I missed any comments? Hey, Barbie, you want this stamp set now? Good. Hi, Judy. Looks nice. Good. Just see if there's any other question. We don't have to worry about Ruth being OCD. No. I'm addicted to stamping. Does that... I'm not OCD in cleanliness. No, definitely not. Right, if you've got any other questions, I'll answer them now. And then if you're watching on the replay, please do let me know any comments that you may have or suggestions. And I'm happy to hear from you. So there we go. Yeah, it's lovely to have you live as well, Judy. Hi, Karen. Thank you very much. Oh. Cool. Barbie. Yeah. Yeah, it's if I move my camera just slightly over that way and that way, you'll see it's all piled up. I'm literally, this is my stamping space now. It's like all piled up here. Never mind. Good fun. Right. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, I packaged up today I was packaging up all the various cards I've been making over the last couple of weeks for you guys, like videos, and I packaged up 60 cards. 60 cards have gone into my collection. So I'm going to have to get selling because, yeah, 60 cards. I couldn't believe it. And I've still got a couple more that I haven't finished. And there's some that I've got set back ready to show you as well. Right, all good fun. Yeah, are you chilling out, are you, Janice Hilton? Right, take care for now. Have a great weekend. Bye.